Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
You're probably looking forward to having some fun tonight by setting off some colorful, bright, and also loud fireworks to celebrate our country's freedom. But as Valley News Team's Joseph Ojo shows us, some of our nation's heroes feel that people should be mindful of veterans with PTSD in their neighborhood.
It's the patriotic holiday where many set off fireworks and huddle around for a good time.
Eye-opening experience, I tell you.
But those loud sounds that bring excitement for some may impact veterans with PTSD.
Some guys, may different experiences. Depends what you did and where you were at.
I've not really connected with the reason fireworks are there. I'm not fond of fireworks. The anxiety ups, Larry mentioned it, it definitely gets your attention.
Ed Ahonen, who has been dealing with PTSD ever since he got back from the Vietnam War, believes that there are many other ways to show appreciation on Independence Day than setting off fireworks. He says that the loud noises may bring some vets back to the times of sudden explosions when they had to jump into quick action and fight.
You're on high alert and it's quiet, and then all of a sudden RPGs, rockets come in.
Ahonen says it can be hard for veterans to realize that their time spent in the war is over, and that is why vets with PTSD and fireworks just don't mix.
It's an unnerving situation for a few seconds, and just have to kind of walk away, do something different. If it's too much in the neighborhood, I'll get in my vehicle and drive away from the neighborhood.
Ahonen also says while it may seem like the days with PTSD doesn't seem to get easier, it is better to cope with not only on Independence Day, but every day by seeking out help.
In my case, a counselor found me and decided it was time for me to come in and talk to them. Yep. Don't keep it in, don't keep it within. Get it out, talk to somebody. It's difficult for some at first, but it really, really helps.
In Fargo, Joseph Ojo, Valley News Live.
And if you know someone who might be struggling with PTSD and are looking for more information, we have a link attached to this story on our website, valleynewslive.com. Thousands of dollars worth of fireworks went off in a pickup and started grass fires in Richland County, North Dakota. A sheriff's deputy says it happened this afternoon north of Hankinson. A man was driving when the fireworks started going off in the bed of his pickup. The fireworks started a fire in the truck and then started several fires in a nearby ditch. The man had a small injury to his hand as a result of the flames, and the pickup is a total loss. A possible tornado touchdown is under investigation in Bemidji. The county posted on its emergency management Facebook page today that there was a concentrated area of damage that snapped and uprooted several large trees and down some power lines. One resident says the event sounded like a train. At least one garage was lifted from its foundation, roofing was torn off, and several trampolines were blown across yards. City crews are working to clear the area and restore power. They're asking for the public to stay away from down power lines. And it looks like all those chances of rain and storms have disappeared here in the valley, making for a good night to see some fireworks. Let's get a check of how the rest of our 4th of July is looking with meteorologist Robert Hahn. Robert?
Yeah, the vast majority of us going to see a quiet night, just a very small chance, about a 10% or less chance of an isolated shower or storm in our far eastern counties as we head through this evening. Not so quiet overnight and into this morning. Dozens of reports of a severe weather across the region in addition to that possible tornado up near the Bemidji area. Right now, temperatures a mix of some 70s and some 80s winds. Breezy behind a cool front making its way on through the area. Lighter winds ahead of that front in our southeastern counties. Just a few clouds along that front, and underneath those clouds, not a whole lot going on, but again, that very small chance for an isolated shower or storm along the front. Here in Fargo, we'll continue to see temperatures slowly dropping on off into the 70s by the 8 o'clock hour, mid-70s by 9. A cool night tonight, another cool night tomorrow night. Good nights to give your AC a break, but some heat and some storms on that 7-day forecast, and we'll show you both coming up in just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you, Robert. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather apps. You can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free. A Minnesota man is recovering after getting hit by a falling tree early this morning. The Becker County Sheriff's Office says 44-year-old Jeff Panzer from Farmington, Minnesota, and 3 others were camping on the east side of Elbow Lake in northern Becker County when the storm hit. Panzer was under an awning at the time of the incident. Emergency crews used chainsaws while local residents were able to help Panzer. He was transported to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A man has been arrested in connection to a garage burglary in Fargo. This morning, police responded to a report of a burglary near Gold Drive in South Fargo, which is near I-94 and the 25th Street exit. Officers responded, set up a perimeter, and brought in a West Fargo Police K-9 to help track the suspect. 38-year-old Chad Michael Castle was arrested for burglary and 3 outstanding warrants. He's being held at the Cass County Jail. A man is in custody after fleeing and hiding from police. 24-year-old Sean Opsel of Jamestown was arrested on suspicion of domestic assault and failing to halt for a peace officer. Police were called Tuesday afternoon on a report of a domestic assault in the northeast part of Jamestown. When officers arrived, Opsel took off running. A perimeter was set up while officers searched neighboring backyards before eventually locating Opsel. He's currently being held at Stutsman County Corrections, awaiting formal charges. A Minnesota man suffered life-threatening injuries after his 3-wheeled motorcycle flipped in Roseau County. It happened yesterday afternoon, about 20 miles southeast of Roseau, Minnesota. The Minnesota State Patrol says 48-year-old Daniel Kerfman of Strathcona was riding his Tri-Sport 3-wheeled motorcycle while heading west on Roseau County Road 8. That's when the vehicle's axle broke, causing the crash. Kerfman was taken to a hospital in Grand Forks with serious injuries. He was not wearing a helmet. And one man was ticketed after his semi rolled on I-29 near Christine this morning. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says 21-year-old Maninder Singh from Canada was trying to get back on the interstate from an exit. He took a hard left turn, causing his rig to roll. Neither Singh nor his passenger, 27-year-old Balwinger Singh, also of Canada, were hurt. Maninder was cited for care required. And someone in North Dakota is in line for quite a payday. Officials say a winning lottery ticket in the state's Lucky for Life game was sold at Central Dakota Cooperative in Hettinger, which is located in southwestern North Dakota, about 4 miles from the South Dakota border. The state lottery director says the ticket was drawn Monday night. The player with the winning ticket has the option of receiving $25,000 for 20 years or a lump sum cash payment of $350,000. It's the 4th Lucky for Life winner since the game was launched in 2016. Winners have 180 days from the date of the drawing to claim the prize. Later on Valley News Live at 6, a Minnesota man made an expensive mistake when he drove through freshly poured cement. But coming up next night, we'll let you know where the best spots to see fireworks are in the FM area.